the worst thing that's ever happened. No, it's way too dark. Come back. No.
Okay, so I've been doing a terrible job documenting this on the way up because we were just sprinting to get to the eclipse on time. But now we're working our way back down. We're in Portland, Maine, and we are going to go see the Calvin. We are going to go see the Cape Elizabeth Lighthouse and Museum. And I'm really excited about it. Nobody else is really excited about it, but it's named after me, so we have to go.
Check out that cave. This is so beautiful. I honestly, Sammy, don't mind Sammy. It's been a lot of traveling, so we got a lot of processing to do. I don't think I've ever seen a lighthouse before. Let's go check it out. Could not be cuter. Look at how freaking adorable. This is exactly what I thought Maine would look like, to be honest. Look at that. It's crazy. Calvin? Do you think it's the Atlantic Ocean?
It's the Atlantic Ocean.
Do you think it is?
Yeah, kind of.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Are these storms?
Chew. Chew. Oh, I'm so tired of sneezing. So I don't know what this is. It's kind of cool looking.
Oh, it's old. It's probably history.
This is why I don't travel with you. I don't know if you should climb that, child. Okay, what does this say it is? This is Fort Williams. This is the 1750.
Oh, baseball player. He's really good.
This is where the 6 gun batteries were built.
Built in the late 19th century as a part of the coastal defense system, Battery Blair was named in the honor of Major General Francis Preston Blair Jr., a distinguished Civil War veteran. During its operational lifespan, Battery Blair was armed with massive guns capable of launching projectiles far out to sea, ready to defend against potential threats to the coastline. And now we get to explore the true gem of the Maine coast, the stunning Cape Elizabeth Lighthouse. The Cape Elizabeth Lighthouse, also known as the Two Lights, has been guiding ships safely along Maine's rugged coast since the early 19th century. It's not just a navigational aid, it's also a symbol of resilience and maritime heritage. The original lighthouse, built in 1828, was actually 2 separate towers, hence the name Two Lights. It wasn't until 1924 that the current single tower was constructed, replacing the original twin towers. Okay, so I had ChatGPT write the script for us, and I feel like that is an inappropriate use of the phrase twin towers. So on the other side of the lighthouse, there were a lot more people, so I stopped filming. I was worried about getting them in. But there is a monument on the rock painted on about the shipwreck of the Annie C. McGuire that happened Christmas Eve in 1886. That was actually really cool to see.
Okay, so a creepy abandoned fort. I know nothing about this. Didn't even know it was there. Wildly excited. Look at this. This could not be more Maine. Also, a lobster roll truck. Food truck set up. We are gonna have our... I fell over. Sorry guys. Okay, I fell over a little bit. We're gonna have our first ever lobster roll. Look at that kid. nerd. Okay, complete lie. This was not part of a fort. This was a mansion that was built in 1858 by some rich dude. Couldn't have been that rich. Couldn't even afford windows, doors, or flooring between the floors. Probably really drafty in the winter, but you wouldn't have to worry about air conditioning in the summer.
This is the Goddard Mansion, built in 1858, 1859, according to the website, and it was built by the New York architect Charles A. Alexander for local businessman John Goddard, who was briefly a volunteer Army colonel at the start of the Civil War in 1861. It was acquired by the Army in 1900, and the mansion was used as the NCO quarters, which is where the non-commissioned officers would live, and later the non-commissioned officers club.
All right, so we're behind the house. We just cut behind the house. And my kids found the woods. But like, do you see, is that the fort? I think this is so incredible. Like, it's so beautiful, even though it's winter and sparse and barren. A little bit of life peeking through, but like, it's so beautiful. 100% perfect housing for like a witch or something. It feels very witchy. Okay, so I see buildings back there. I wonder if that's the fort. There is an old fort, you guys. There is one here. I'm just not finding it. This isn't the fort. It's a super ugly house. Let's see. Yeah, that's gotta be part of the fort. I don't see any plaques though. It is clearly newer than the mansion that's behind us because it's made with concrete blocks. It's not nearly as disintegrated, probably because, I don't know, what do you think, World War I? We're gonna have to look this up. So these little rooms are just, oh, prison doors. Okay, look at this banana. I'm gonna show you. I don't know what's going on here, but hold on.
Bye-bye.
Be very cautious. Okay, we're gonna go up and follow the twins, but is it a cult? Is it a secret code? Am I supposed to follow them? The Banana Brigade.
Battery Erasmus Keys was completed in 1905 and named for Erasmus D. Keyes, a Maine resident and graduate of the U.S. Military Academy, who rose to the rank of Major General during the Civil War. The battery mounted two 3-inch rapid-fire guns to protect the minefield that was laid in the Maine Channel during wartime. The distance to a target was determined by a rangefinder mounted in the building to the right of the battery, which also served as the battery commander's station. A searchlight was located to the left of the battery to provide illumination at night. The building in the center of the battery housed two mine control stations to plot the location of the targets in the minefield. The lower level contained a magazine for each gun and a storeroom. During World War II, Battery Keyes was the Alert Battery, which was manned and prepared to fire on any vessel which failed to identify itself properly.
A little bit more precarious than I thought. Another little lookout. Oh, look at this. I think this is where the guns were, because I can see different bolts, probably where the guns were fastened down. But that doesn't make sense. Probably clear the brush. Okay. I see. I feel like they didn't have OSHA regulations when they built these steps. Yeek. You didn't scare me. Ha! Nerd. The fact that you hid in there is terrifying. Okay, now let's go get a lobster roll. Okay. Oh, the hell I'm going in there? Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh my god. No, you guys, are you... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Come back. You guys, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. No, it's way too dark. Come back. No, 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 no. I'll just let them die. Closed. It's off season, which sucks. Maybe I can find one on the way out of Maine.
And I do find a place. I find Soo Seafood. It was only 2 miles away and it was fantastic. They opened in February of 2020, which had to be just the worst possible time to ever try to open a restaurant, but they're thriving and they're amazing. I asked if I could record in here and the guy was extremely gracious and a little bit saddened that I caught him before he set out all of his fish. This place is like a legit seafood monger. I saw locals coming in just ordering their regular seafood. I assume they're locals because everybody was greeting each other by name. And then the absolute most Maine looking dude came in. Like he looked like he came straight off a boat. He asked for like 4 things of whatever fish. They gave it to him and he just wandered out. Like there was no paying or anything. He had to be like a local restaurant that was just coming to grab their stuff and moving along. They had dine-in options and also a limited to-go menu. Luckily for me, the to-go menu had the lobster rolls, which is exactly what I wanted. She asked me if I wanted it hot with butter or cold with mayonnaise, and I asked for both because this feels like my one chance to get a Maine lobster roll, and I didn't want to miss out.
This is beautiful. Look at this. All right, this is my hot one with butter. It looks amazing. Chips. And then this is my cold one with mayonnaise. The chips made it onto the lobster roll, but I don't really blame them. Okay. Okay, it's kind of messy. I think because it's warm, I'm going to try the warm one first. 'Cause I'm cold. Oh, look at this. You can see this massive piece of claw meat. Oh my god, that was so... like, oh my god. I'm not kidding. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's really well cooked. The lobster's not rubbery or anything like that. They're like, you can taste giant salt flakes that like complement the butter. I am not a cook, so I don't really know what else to say, but like the bread is so buttery and it's warm and you can really taste the lobster. Like everything is just, I wish the chips weren't in this. Everything is just so good. Okay. Let's see if I like it cold. Thanks for holding the camera, babe. Okay. Okay, that's a completely different flavor. Okay, that tastes completely differently. I love the warm one so much more. This is delicious. This is exceptional. So, and the mayo has like a little bit of an oniony flavor too, probably, or the chives in tasting. It's still delicious, but it's not this. Okay, I'm going to pig out. Say what you just said to me. Say it to my face.
I want to hear from your lips.
I want to hear it through your lips.
That's why I like this one better.
You idiot. Okay, so here's what I think is happening. I think he understood how amazing this one was. Look at that chunk of salt right there. And so he's just sucking it up and eating the second goodest.
I cut my husband off saying that he preferred that sandwich better. That's what he was finishing saying. And we know that that is just a complete lie. I also forget to film an outro for this video. So here is a clip. We pull off in Scranton, Pennsylvania deliberately. We're huge office nerds, just like I'm sure everybody else is. And I am trying to guide him through downtown Scranton to find a Starbucks. And he mishears my directions and has to turn down this road. And we inadvertently stumble upon the building that is filmed in the intro of The Office, which was just wildly thrilling and exciting. And I can't believe we just stumbled upon it. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this new video. It was so much fun going on a trip with my family. I love that lobster roll more than my family and can't wait to rejoin the lobster roll community where my soul currently resides. Can't wait to see you in the next video, and I love you. Goodbye.